Blueberries.
Blueberries.
Yes, blueberries come with a very long, not a long story, but they come with a story.
Yes.
Um,
But they have some ready to pick, surprisingly.
Yeah, which is kind of what made us think to come and look at them.
And you'll see what's surprising about it in one moment when we show you the blueberry patch.
Blueberry dilemma.
The blueberry dilemma, yes.
So, this is our blueberry patch at the moment. Probably wondering why we're growing blueberries in black rough totes from Home Depot. Well, the truth is we're not actually planning on growing them in the rough totes. So last year in, was it August?
End of August.
End of August, when we basically sold our old place, we kind of made the decision that we wanted to try to bring as much with us as we possibly could, and the blueberries were one of those things. We just planted a pretty good sized patch of
32 plants?
I think it was 30 or 32 plants of high bush blueberries, a couple different varieties. So we basically dug them all up. We didn't get as far as actually building a spot or finding a spot or picking a spot, however you want to put that, to plant these. And they kind of got left back here. But
and we're going to use the excuse that rather than make a rash decision, this was the smart move.
well, that's the hope. We have made some progress on preparing an area that we want to plant them, kind of around the house. We almost made a possibly bad decision to try to plant them out in our food forest, which of course after July's weather is so dry they would have all died. It's basically the short.
Or been eaten by goats.
Or been eaten by goats. So good news is we still have lots of blueberries. And even better news, even though they're in these totes, they're actually producing berries. So these should be some pretty good sized bushes by the time we actually get them out of here this fall. I'm going to pick what little berries we have here off these bushes, but I think our goal is to, by the end of the fall, we'll have them planted where they're going to be, which is probably a better time to plant them anyways because they'll be dormant, and hopefully next year they just continue to take off like they have back here. But yeah, we just thought we'd share this because through basically neglect, they've probably come through the summer in better shape than they would have if we'd actually planted them. We also, in addition to these high bush blueberries, we did purchase some low bush blueberries, which obviously didn't make the trip with us, but they are also now growing growing in the totes.
You want to show those ones?
Yeah, they're just here. So these are some low bush. They're all top hat low bush blueberries. You can see they still have their tags.
This is what I call a textbook, at least Steph and Chris homesteading move, of you find a deal, you have a big vision, and then you run out of time.
I'm not gonna say it's biting off more than you can chew because they're doing really well.
By pure luck.
Their containers, but yeah, just running out of time at the ideal planting period to actually get them in the ground.
So stay tuned for a video this fall on planting blueberries.
Yeah, well, blueberries are
priority
for fall, so by next year we should have an amazing blueberry patch.
Here's hoping.
But anyways, I'm gonna pick some now. And here is our combined low bush and high bush blueberry harvest for 2020. There are a few more on them, but this is all that's ripe at the moment. After our tour of our blueberry patch, we figured we'd come over and show what we've got started. Basically, this doesn't look like much. We're going to keep extending this little bit of bed here in the back. And we have all the wood. It's salvaged from
Stuff that was around the yard.
it was here, yeah. So this will be like an L shape, and I forget how many high bush we figured you could get in there reasonably.
I want to say it was 8
8 of them, yeah.
or 9 actually, because the other part of the L is coming longer.
We'll have to figure it out when we get it done, because that'll be a bit.
We'll draw a picture and
then
put it in.
this side is a little more finished. Basically, it just goes along the deck. We have to put it back on it, but we started it, had it really nice and I don't know, killed down to just.
Yes, and then other things came along.
And it got hot.
So. And now the weeds are back.
So, but it's a start. So we just have to figure out where we're putting the rest of the 30-some blueberries.
Yes, we just did a quick count. There was 38 blueberries bushes.
In the grand scheme of things, not a bad problem to have, but still something to keep working on.
Another thing on the list.
Yeah. Anyways, I guess we'll take these inside and go on to the next thing.